We used to run a festival called Last Dance, and a big consideration of whether we were going to bring it back again is climate change.
Climate change, driven by the burning of coal, oil and gas, is transforming summer, music festivals and the industry as a whole. Musicians, event organisers, artist managers and all those in attendance are grappling with the reality that outdoor music events have changed forever.
A big thing that we've seen over the last couple of years is a lot of festivals having to cancel or reschedule due to bushfires or flooding and just changing their sites that they're on, which is obviously a huge cost to organisers and the promoters and everybody involved. We don't want to run a festival with a huge likelihood of it not going ahead.
I have played a couple festivals with very extreme weather conditions, be it sort of camping festivals in New South Wales where it was so hot that I literally couldn't be out with the punters. I had to sit, very entitledly sit in the artist area the whole time in the aircon. I couldn't even imagine that's what it would have been like to be a punter out there. I did play Splendour in the grass in 2020. One of the days was cancelled, the Friday, because of flooding. And that was really disappointing.
There's a really robust outdoor music scene. There's a lot of venues that rely on moderate weather. And as things heat up, as we're experiencing more and more extreme events like flash flooding and the like, we're going to see more problems with being able to put these events on.
We run a monthly outdoor summer dance party called Summer Dance. A huge consideration for us bringing it back this year has been the environment that it's in and the punters' experience of that. And with temperatures getting so high over summer, it's been a huge added cost for us to have to consider shade and misters as well, and just making sure the environment is safe and enjoyable for people to be in. If the temperatures keep going up, I don't know how we would run an outdoor party in that space. It just isn't viable.
We know that already a lot of festivals are being affected by extreme weather and climate impacts. So there's obviously the direct risks to the people who are attending the festival and to the performers. Heatwaves, for example, can actually kill people. We know that bushfires, flooding, there can be deaths associated as well as serious health consequences.
Artists are particularly cautious about the risks for patrons. The Taylor Swift incident in South America, I think that really sheds a light on just how weather conditions and extreme heat can affect a show or a performance or a festival.
So all of these additional costs to kind of keep patrons safe inside the festival space ultimately just means that the punter's going to be paying more for their ticket. Cost of living is only going up as well. And then the trickle down effect of that is, if people aren't attending these events, then they may not happen, and then the landscape drastically changes. We don't have as many festivals, and it's just this big, ultimately, domino effect, really.
These weather events that are causing unpredictability and last minute cancellations are having a huge impact on people's capacity to put them on. Climate change is putting more stress on an already stressed sector.
Live music is definitely getting more expensive. But if the barrier to entry is even higher due to expensive tickets, that means only a certain type of person will be able to experience, this art that I feel like a lot of people should be able to consume and enjoy. Therefore, there'll be less diversity in events and music and artists that are playing. So I think that's a really big issue in terms of inclusivity.
I have grave concerns about the future of music in the face of climate change. The outdoor situation is difficult. Festival organisers are looking to run potentially smaller events more frequently. We'll have no alternative unless we're able to curb the emissions.
Shows are really special for artists. Being able to have the blessing and pleasure of playing a certain event, that's the true reward of being an artist. So if those things keep getting cut, then it's a certain type of suffering.
I think festival organisers will need to think about evacuation plans and bushfire management plans and things that festival organisers probably didn't used to have to think about. The effects are only going to get worse So maybe festivals need to think about actually changing the time of the festival. So it kind of affects the whole future of music festivals.
You know, summer is our festival season where we have a lot of events. So what could happen, it could be a complete switch and everything turns to winter for being the festival season.
Oh my God, it's going to be autumn dance.
Yeah, autumn dance.
Ugh, doesn't have the same ring to it.
No. Climate change will continue affecting the things we love unless we drastically cut our carbon pollution this decade and accelerate towards our clean energy future.